Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, I'm out here. Actually, this is my cousin's property, and that's where we make hay, on that little part there. So my cousin wanted the D8 here, so he's using it. He wanted to clear a couple of, well, maybe an acre or two of these poplar trees, because it's so shady on this side. The hay has a hard time to dry. So I came for a stroll and just came to see how is it going. Track there, I got a new grease fitting for it. I'm having a hard time to tighten it. The track is rails are starting to get stretched on there. I gotta put a new set on there. Pads are okay, but the rails are done cold. I also have to put I got all new gaskets for the exhaust, studs and all. Got an exhaust leak on there, and I think it's losing a little bit of pressure on the turbo. It's not getting the full pound turbo pressure on there. So it's a little underpowered. Today is March 20, gosh, what is it, 28th, 27th? It's Thursday, it's the day before long weekend, Easter weekend here coming up. It's windy today, it's kind of cold. It's -2. Some of these poplars here are big enough to go to the mill. Like this one here, that one there, 3 of those in there. I plan to cut some in the back there for the mill next year. The OSB mill, Oriented Strand Board mill, is firing back up, so hopefully they'll be looking for a lot of wood. They didn't want any this winter because the forest fires burnt a lot of it, and so they have to get in there and salvage all that stuff before it gets too dry. So they were going like crazy this winter. Oh, with the Zenith. Well, I think I'm going to head back to my D6 and clean that out. Alright, back at the 6 now. I'm just going to take this front screen off here and clean the rat off, full of junk. I was working in there, and there was small poppers that were creeping their way back out in the field. So I was like, I remember I was cutting hay here and swathing. I was like, oh man, if I had a cat, I'd clean all that up. So when keeps coming into the field, and if you don't keep it, like if you don't cut down the small suckers that grow from the big trees, they just keep getting bigger and bigger until you couldn't cut them with a swath or anything, or work them with a disc or chisel plow, whatever. So now they're pushed all back to the edge. So that's what I was doing here the other day. This stuff here, I don't have a screen in this one. I wish I had. Some of them I have a screen inside, or some of them I put a screen on the outside, just window screen. This stuff is bad. I like it when there's a little more snow. This is just the only snow we got here on the south or north side of the tree line, because it doesn't get any sun. And normally at this time of year, that's how much, well, even more snow we'd have at this time of year. About a foot still. Now is the time it would just be melting, and we'd have getting ready for spring runoff. But spring runoff happened like 3 weeks ago. I don't see us getting any more. But yeah, I like it when there's some snow because it keeps the ground froze. Like the ground is like super solid under here, and you can blade and not have to worry about picking up any dirt or anything. And then if it's always a good idea is I take some snow and I throw it by the engine block, and it melts there, and in case there's any kind of like sparks or something, it's, you know, it's all wet and stuff. Guess I'm gonna have to do the air compressor on this thing here before I take it home. Hey everyone, well, it's April 2nd today. I'm back home. Got some kind of bad news on Friday that the cat caught fire. So I was here videoing, what was it, Wednesday, Tuesday, can't remember now. But apparently this thing caught fire, and they got it out, but there definitely is some damage. Like, I don't know how it could burn so bad without, like, if you're on it, how could you not smell any smoke or anything? Like, it had to have been burning for a little bit, and the fan was blowing it all the way back underneath. So fried some wire. The alternator belts are burnt off on the fan belts. The alternator wire got a little bit crispy there. Starter got, well, that's it. They're crispy, but it probably, like, the coating's burnt off them. But that wire harness there. The good thing on this thing is there's not that many wires, but still, my new seat got roasted. Like, I don't know why he had these mud flaps in here. There was a mud flap right on top of the starter, and probably couldn't get any snow on it and everything. Now there's a bunch of grass in here from the snow. There was just some snow here, if you remember from the last video, and they were scooping that all up, and it was full of grass and stuff. Like, I don't understand how it caught fire in the back here, but I don't understand, like, why it was burning right back here. Like, I don't get it, that part. Like, these lines are toast for the ripper. That big one is. I think I can scrounge a lot of the parts I need off that parts cat, but this is all gonna have to come off, and the tank is gonna have to come up and out, I believe. We had that out once to replace the fuel line, which looks like I'm gonna have to do again because it comes up to here and it's pretty roasted. I don't know how this got so bad in my brand new hoses. Seems like they didn't really get touched because I felt them here, but wow, it's just a complete mess in here now. It kind of burnt here too. Some wiring, like, I don't know. It's, yeah. I know when you start panicking when you get everything on fire, but this thing should have really, yeah. They must have took the tools out of it because there's no tools here anymore, unless somebody stole them. I gotta pull these floor panels off to see what kind of damage is under there. I'm hoping these hoses are fine. Those are $800 a piece hoses. $1,600 for those two. Apparently he said he couldn't get the seat to come off. Like, it's just you pull the handle and it just pops over. So he's having a hard time to get some snow and water down here. Like that battery cable got a little crispy there too, so that's gonna have to be all changed. It probably wouldn't take too much to start this thing, because now it's sitting on the field. Which sucks. Like, it's on the edge, but I don't want it left here. Ugh. Damn it. Well, that's it for this video. I'm not a happy camper.